Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing things a little bit differently. We're hitting the road and heading all the way to Namibia for a 4-day rowing trip on the mighty Orange River. Our journey kicked off early on a wet and rainy Friday morning. With snacks packed and spirits high, we drove for about 8 hours with a couple of fun pit stops along the way.
Perfect shot right there.
Until we finally crossed the border and made it to Amanzi trails. Once we arrived, it was straight into setting up camp, organizing some clothes, and prepping for the big adventure ahead. But before we called it a night, something pretty special happened. It was Ingrid's birthday, and to our surprise, the amazing Amanzi Trails team brought out a cake to celebrate with us. They even set up a private little LARPA area for us. We gathered around the fire, shared laughs, enjoyed a delicious lamb potjie prepared by the staff, and soaked in the moment before heading to bed early for the adventure ahead.
Day 2 kicks off bright and early as we pack up everything from clothes, supplies, and our camping gear into 4 20-litre containers and 1 cooler box. If it doesn't fit inside, it gets strapped to the top. Watch as we get ready, gear up, and hit the river for our next leg of our adventure. Each boat carries 2 people, and our first morning starts with learning how to strap and wrap all our gear. Sleeping bags and tent are packed tightly in black plastic bags on top of our containers. After a quick safety briefing, we hit the river. The first stretch is all about learning how to paddle and work together. But once we find our rhythm, it's smooth sailing. And the views? Absolutely stunning. Towering mountains, calm waters, and luckily, perfect weather. Not too hot, which is rare for Namibia's dry, sun-scorched terrain. Each day on the river includes 2 main stops, one of them for lunch. This is a chance where we can stretch our legs, explore the sandbanks, and refuel with some amazing food prepared by incredible guides, Vino and Solomon. After lunch, it's back on the water, this time with some fun and games. We dragged each other along, shared laughs, and soaked in the carefree vibe. Along the way, we passed the occasional goat and local shepherd, but for the most part, the landscape remained vast, empty, and raw. One of the highlights? The famous nappy ride. This is where you flip your life jacket upside down, climb in, and float down the rapid with nothing but your vest. Cold? Yes. With it? Absolutely. As the day winds down, we paddle towards our campsite for the night, set on a quiet stretch of sandbank. There, we unwind by the fire, with some choosing to cast a line into the water, while others simply enjoy the stillness. Vainu and Solomon treated us with a hearty meal of chicken, veggies, and potatoes. As night fell, the fire kept us warm and the sky exploded into stars. With almost no light pollution, it felt like you could see the entire galaxy. And just after 9 p.m., the moon rose, so bright it lit up the whole camp, and headlights became completely unnecessary.
Day 2 begins with us waking up on the stunning sandbanks, nature's perfect alarm clock. We got an early start, usually kicking off around 9 a.m, and spent the day continuing our journey down the river while preparing for the more serious rapids ahead. This stretch was more demanding than the first. There was a lot more rowing involved, and the rapids definitely stepped things up a notch. But as you'll see, everyone handled it like pros and had a great time doing it. First stop of the day took us off the water and up into the hills. We did a bit of a hike. Steep in places as we ventured up the rocky outcrop onto scavenging for stones. This part of the trip highlights something Namibia is known for, its rich mining history. The route we're paddling down once served as an old diamond and copper quarry. Our guides Vainu and Solomon led us to the top, where we picked up some unique rocks. And from that vantage point you can spot a narrow passage between two large rocks. This is Shambok, home of the infamous Shambok Rapids, which is known as the most intense rapids along the Amanzi Trails routes. Thankfully, since we were here in mid-July, the water level had risen, making most of the rapids, including Shambok, far more manageable. Depending on rainfall, those conditions can change quickly. When the river's lower or even higher, Shambok becomes trickier to navigate due to its narrow channel and the sheer number of rocks. All in all, we were treated to perfect weather once again and the ideal conditions to take on what day 2 had in store. so comes another evening to an end. We spent the last few moments of the night putting our rocks that we collected early in the day into the coals of the fire, which created this beautiful bright blue and green glow and caused them to crack and splatter like fireworks. Our final evening had come to an end, and the final day was finally upon us. We spent the morning packing up and getting ready to head down to our collection point at the end of the trail. Thank you to everyone who made this unforgettable adventure possible. From the long road trips to the breathtaking views, the golden sunrises, the fiery sunsets, and every laugh and memory in between. This journey will stay with us forever. A very special thank you to our friends Anelda, Jamie, Hein, Gavin, Rudolph, and Jess. You guys made this trip what it was. Your energy, your spirit, and your company made every moment count. And also thank you to Vainu and Solomon, our tour guides, for keeping us safe and allowing us to have a wonderful, wonderful time. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.